evening all. We did a short investigation last night. The place we visited is called Grace Dew. One of my friends on Facebook actually told me about this place, and I've got to read this from my phone because it's quite long and my memory is shocking at the minute. So this place is a priory, and apparently it is believed that one of the women haunting the priory is Agnes Litherland, who was the prioress of Grace Dew in 1530. She had a child out of wedlock, and so the child was cruelly drowned in the lake, and Agnes was walled up inside the priory as punishment. Wow. Most people believe there are multiple female ghosts that haunt the ruins, but a few believe it is the same woman. The Grace Dew Priory was an Augustine priory near Thringstone in Leicestershire, England. It was founded around 1235 to 1241 by, I can't even say this, by Roesia de Verdon and dissolved in October 1538. It was dedicated to the Holy Trinity and the Saint Mary. By 1377, the priory had 16 nuns with a hospital for poor people attached. Anyway, we went to this place. We were quite late meeting our friends. We didn't actually meet them. So before everybody starts on about social distancing, we kept well away within the guidelines. We were far away. It was me, James, and my mum. We are all in the same household, so no need for any trolling or silliness. Anyway, we walked through a wood, and then we had to walk through a small stream and walk up a hill. As soon as we got to this place, the feeling was, how can I describe it? Like a fuzzy feeling, like just before you faint. I don't know if any of you can relate to this, but it was like a cloudy. My head felt cloudy. So anyway, we left our friends because they weren't there to investigate with us. They just showed us where the place was. We said our goodbyes and everything. No hugging. We just waved. And the first place I was drawn to was it is a building, but obviously it's got no roof on it. It's just, there is 4 walls and an archway, and for some reason I was really, really drawn to this place. So I went straight across the field, left them 2 behind, and just walked into this place. And it was a really oppressive feeling, a feeling of sadness. Now, I don't actually know the layout of this place, and my mum has just told me that on one of those notice boards for visitors, it actually shows the layout of the place. But I didn't see that because it was extremely dark and my torch was rubbish. So anyway, we did some EVPs near another area. We were told this was a kitchen area, and the strange thing is, I am very funny when I do EVPs. If anybody talks, breathes, anything, because my EVP recorder is so sensitive, it picks up the tiniest noises. There is a clock ticking the whole time. I left the EVP recorder in a doorway. Now, Mum said, Mum doesn't usually see things. She's very, very down to earth, straightforward. You know, like, it is what it is. And she says she turned and she saw a man, what she could assume was a man, quite a tall man in a black hood, step out, look, and then step back in. So I went over there, put the EVP recorder on the floor and moved away, and I was asking questions from a distance. The whole time this EVP session's going on, there is a clock ticking. It's not a watch. It's not a modern day clock. I was given around 10 years ago a clock with a pendulum in it, and it was that kind of noise, you know, like you could tell, like the one at Annesley Hall, you could tell it had workings, you know, cogs and things like that. You could tell it was an actual old clock, not a battery powered clock. But the thing is, the tick tock or whatever it is, the pendulum going, there's about 30 seconds in between each one, which doesn't really make sense. And all of a sudden it stops. Now, I didn't actually hear this. Mum and James said they heard a bell ring once. Now this place is pretty, there is a main road, but who would be ringing a bell at 1 o'clock? Because Mum says she heard it and she expected another bell ring after that, but there was nothing. So anyway, yeah, it was a good investigation. It was strange. There were like patches of cold air, patches of warm air, and the feeling would suddenly drop and then it would come back up again. Like I'd say there was a 2-degree drop at one point where we were sat in this area. Watch the video. I can't see anything on it, but I will upload it just for you to have a look, see if you can see anything. I mean, fresh eyes. I can't see anything on it, to be honest, but the whole place, I do know that it was built on 2 ley lines, so obviously the atmosphere is going to be a bit hyped up. But have a look, tell me what you think. I will put the EVPs on of the ticking clock. I can't understand this at all. It's right next to the EVP recorder, and I was at least 10 foot away from the EVP recorder. I am wondering, I'm going to do some research. I'm going to find out whether there was a clock house there. Obviously, if it's a church, monastery, priory, nunnery, anything like that, there will be a clock. And obviously, back in that time period, it would have had cogs and a pendulum, that kind of. So maybe we picked up on something that, some sort of residual from the past. I've got no idea, but I cannot explain it at all. Also, we did get an EVP of a woman screaming, "Help me," which I will put on this. I try and debunk things. It's not a fox. It's a definite "help me." And that's about all we got, really. We just got an EVP saying "help me." And this clock, we didn't see any apparitions, we didn't see any anomalies, anything like that. It's just the ones that I have mentioned. I will put in the video. Let me know what you think. If you like the video, please like it. If you don't, well, I'll try harder next time. And speak to you all soon. It's me, I know it's me. Ooh, what smells like eggs? Camera on now. Are you, I hate using this word, are you demonic? Well, are you a negative spirit because something really smells like eggs? Very strongly. Right, I'm going to do an EVP session. No, wait a minute, let me just turn this off. Do not turn the camera off. Right, just give me 2 seconds, everybody. EVP session 7, there's an awful smell of eggs. Are you a negative spirit? Do you mean us any harm? I'm going to leave this place now. We're going to go to another bit of it. If you wish to follow us, please do. If you are positive, you are negative, don't bother. Let's have another look. I think I've seen it all. Well, let's go down through these pipes. Let's go down through these.
Look, as you walked along there. Because I walked along this side.
I'm interested in. From what I've been told, this place was. What are you filming? My arm. After everybody's filming the arm. You're supposed to look for the viewfinder. I don't see anything. James, you sure that's not you? You're not sure. Like where?
I don't know what it looks like, so I can't tell it.
I'll just let him go and look for it. Right, this area here is really fascinating me, and I don't know why. I can't believe he's done that.
He's not left anything behind him.
Well, somebody's took it then, haven't they, spook cards?
What does it look like?
It's like a laser pen.
Pen?
Pen, yeah. Thank you.
Is it in your pocket?
Right, give me that. Right, I want just help me out with this a minute. Right. Yes. What? Oh, James. Right, shh. Shh. I have to stay really still. Can you two incite? No, James, don't speak. Mum, ask something to go past the camera or something.
If you want to, and you walk across this little building, we will be able to see you because we won't be able to see the lights at the same time. So if you walk across, we can see you. If you would try it, go from side to side. Can you not lift it up a bit, Joe, so it's not on the floor in front of you? It's a bit higher up, you know what I mean?
No, it's in exactly right.
I couldn't see any. You can't see if folk walks on the floor. You know what I mean?
You can. You really can on here.
Okay. Let's give it to me and I'll hold it up here and point it down at the floor.
Right, what I want you to do is, I'll take that. Right, you. What the? Get up! Christ, Mum! Give me your torch. Now.
Yeah,
Give me the torch. Sit here. No, actually, come on.
I'll stay here.
Here. No, with the stuff and the camera.
You didn't say that, did you?
What you're supposed to be tapping, do you know?
I don't know.
Everything.
You sit there.
Me?
No, not you. Him. You sit
Hang up on the camera.
in your hands. Sit there with the camera. No. You sit there. Try and keep it still. On me and Mum. Still in a minute, you stupid one. If there are any spirits here, could you walk past us or give us a sign that you are here? Keep watching the screen, James. Not me. Session because it was silently action. Stay there. Where's the EVP?
My pocket.
And mine.
Give me it then. Right. Take the colours. Sit here. Right. Just as I said that, a bloody car comes past. Right. EVP session in the area that really fascinates me. I don't know why, I was just drawn straight to this area. What is your name, please? You can answer when the car's gone. Can you tell us what your name is, please? We don't mean you any harm. This is so typical. As soon as I put it on. Oh, thank you. Right, try again. Is there the spirit of a lady here who had her baby taken from her and killed? I am trying to communicate with the spirit of Agnes. Agnes, are you here? If there's anybody here, could you give us a sign, tell us your name, anything? Throw a stone? What's your name? Tell us your name, your age, what year it is, what your role is in this building. From what I've been told, the spirit of the lady here has no hands and feet. Could you tell me why that is? Is that because it's covered up with a cowl? Oh God. Are you lonely here? We can help you if you need help. And if you could also stop the traffic, that'd be really good. While there's no cars, please give us a sign, tell us your name, anything, please. Yeah, 1 minute, listen. There's no cars, please give us a sign, tell us your name, anything, please.
but it's not on the EVP.
You're going to have to cut it because battery's going.
Battery's going. Thanks for draining our energy. If you're going to take our energy, could you please? What the hell's that? Oh, I know what that is. Oh.
Yeah, well,
Standing
might change the
still.
battery first.
I don't think there's all down that bit. Do you hear that? A bell? What kind of bell? Like a church bell? Where? Where? They won't have the walls out of it, would they? Gateway. Right, there's a building. There's a bigger bit here, I didn't see that bit. I didn't see it. Shh. Film behind me mum now. Shut your eyes. Well, what's that? Oh, mum. Oh. They've been very good. Not making a noise. Oh, look at this one. Yeah. You've been very good not making noise. Look. Look, mum. It is a bullet chicken. Oh, look, there's a baby toad. Look. Look. I nearly stood on it. Let's put him out of the way. Let me take a picture of the toad. It's cute. Look. Little toad. Now get the camera on the toad. Cute, isn't it? Looks like Freddy, the froggy little toad. But I don't want to walk up there. I don't know, I've got a really bad feeling. Not a scared feeling, but I heard somebody walk through the... Could you hear it? No, you were behind the wall, weren't you? Behind. Oh, he went. Watch for the end of the torch. It's not the One. But I do have a laser grid. Right, see John, I have a laser grid. It's in here somewhere. That's here somewhere. Thank you. Get anything. Everybody talk loud if you need to. Right. Yeah, Mum saw something walk out, so let's see if we get anything. That was you. Could you walk towards me, please? See something? I've just seen an apparition walk past. Past there, but it didn't break the beam. I don't know where you mean. That way?
No, the doorway, the far post of the doorway.
There?
Yeah. The left-hand side of the doorway.
But he said he walks from one side to the other, so if I put it there, to beam please. If there are any spirits here, or people, could you walk past the... Break the beam please. Or could you speak into the box that's on the floor? Can you hear that? You really can't. Can you hear that?
That's very good. Just don't put it there when it's not there, obviously.
There!
Yeah.
I can hear something. Should I go to bed?
Do you have a baby? Have you lost your baby? Do you have a baby? Have you lost your baby? Do you have a baby?